Alright guys, it's BO2 and welcome to a quick little Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. Today's commentary I'm going to cover the patch that was released for the Xbox and the source that I'm going to be gathering all my material from and discussing in this little commentary for you guys. It's from the Charlie Intel website. I'll leave all the relevant links in the description below if you want to follow along with me, but I'll not be covering everything in the actual article itself. I'll just be covering the things which, you know, sort of stood out to me, and more importantly, or more to the point, the things which affect me, or at least that's the sort of stuff that I would feel affected by, and whether they've fixed the sort of shit which I wanted them to fix, to put it bluntly. And quick spoiler: no, they've not. They've really not. But I'll just get onto it. I'll just get onto it. Give you my views. It'll be interesting to hear what you guys think, if you agree with anything I've got to say, and just on a whole, anything that you think that Treyarch have done right or not done whatsoever at all. Anyway, without further ado, I'll just get around to it. So the first thing which came to my attention was the fact that they've across the board they seem to have buffed the assault rifles, and I can understand that. It seems like at the minute, even after the patch, it seems like this game is very much an SMG friendly, SMG orientated game, which to some people that might be annoying, but I don't know, to me I think it's a good thing, because let's face it, of all the weapons that you're going to be running and rocking, it's the SMGs which are the more rush friendly. And if you're going to try and advocate a rush friendly game, which is something which I've always been trying to get Treyarch to listen to me, then SMGs are going to play a vital role. You can't deny that. So in terms of SMGs being overly widespread, to me that's not really a problem. That's just my thoughts. But either way, I think the way that they've thought about this is to counteract that. They buff the other weapons. That seems to be the rationale according to what this patch. Anyway, that's what I've inferred. It'd be interesting to see what you guys think. But they felt the need to buff the assault rifle. Sorry for my chair, it's a bit squeaky. I still need a new chair. Seriously, I need a new fucking chair. Anyway, they felt the need to buff the assault rifles. So according to this source, this Charlie Intel source, they've reduced the idle sway of all the assault rifles, and I think the M27 Type 25 SCAR, they've practically made they've reduced the amount of bullets to headshot kill at all ranges, and they've slightly reduced the hip fire on the Type 25 and the SCAR, and they've increased the actual damage or the hit kill range of the M27 to 4, from what I believe. And I mean, the Type 25, I didn't really feel that needed a buff, to be honest. I mean, when I first started playing Black Ops, I initially straight away went to the assault rifles, and the Type 25, it's always got a place in my heart. It was the first weapon that got gold. The SCAR, for some reason, I always thought before release, that I'd be turned, or I'd be attracted to, I think that's the better word, I'd be attracted to using the SCAR and the MTAR. The MTAR because of the TAR 21 from the Modern Warfare 2, which is just what was my favourite weapon by far in that game, and the SCAR because I just like the SCAR across all board. The Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, I thought the SCAR was a very reliable weapon, but for some reason the SCAR in particular, the recoil on that weapon, I don't think it's just me, it probably is, but I just can't use that weapon. It really does recoil like a bitch, and because of that, I'm very put off by it, indeed. But anyway, I wish they would have reduced the recoil overall for the SCAR, but they felt the need that they needed to reduce the maximum hit spread. Again, I don't know if that's some sort of tactic to increase the rushing capabilities of the weapons, because obviously when you're rushing, you're going to get in gun engagements where you're going to have to hit fire and just do a Ken Burton all over the enemy's faces. I actually do that a few times in this gameplay. Apologies. Oh, get pistol whipped, bitch. Oh, you're bad. That was a dirty little move indeed. But anyway, that's what I was saying. They've buffed the SIG 556. Oh yeah, the SWAT. They've increased the penetration from medium to large, and increased maximum number of bullets to kill at long distance, and reduced burst delay. So, I'll get back to this. I'll get back to this very shortly with regards to the burst and the semi-automatic weapons, namely the FAL and the SMR. But as far as the TAR 21. I think that's incorrect. Actually, I think the TAR 21. I made a bit of a distinction in a commentary about the Peacekeeper, which I'll leave a link in the description below. But I think they should have said the MTAR, because I think the TAR 21's more of the larger of the two weapons. I think the MTAR is more of a smaller, shorter barreled weapon, like a carbine. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a gun expert. Okay, I'm not a gun expert. It's just what I assume. Okay, but the fact that they've increased the damage of that to a 3 hit kill range, I think that's good, because it makes the MTAR more of a viable option when it came to the assault rifle. It seems that the assault rifle category, similar to the SMG. In fact, no, you know what? Take that back. Take that back. The SMG is quite a well balanced across the board. You can use any weapon and do well with it. Whereas in the assault rifle category, you know, I'd say about 3 or 4 assault rifles stood out more notably amongst the pack. Again, just an example: M8A1, the FAL, the AN94. The M27, although that for me used to always give me hit markers. I'll have to use that since this patch and see if it actually does improve. But I mean, back to the main chunk of what I think this commentary is going to comprise of: the actual semi-automatic and burst-fire weapons. Right, ladies and gentlemen, take a seat, make yourselves comfortable, because I'm going to have a bit of a rant right here. This is what pisses me off about Treyarch, okay? They've incorporated semi-automatic and burst-firing weapons in the game. Is this a good thing? Why, yes. Why, yes, I do think this is a good thing, because it offers diversity. But with that, you're going to get problems. You're going to get problems where people think that there's weapon imbalances. And yes, oh my god, there are weapon imbalances in this game. The SMG class, as I've said, it's pretty clean. It's pretty clean and free from bullshit when it comes to weapon imbalances. I can quite easily get an alright gameplay with a Chickum just as much as I could get it with an MSMC. There seem to be a lot of viable options available in that class, you know? But annoyingly, in the assault rifle class, right? In the assault rifle class, when it comes in particular to the semi-automatic firing weapons, more notably of course, the FAL, let's not forget, we all know what it is, the FAL with the fully automatic select fire option. Jeebus priced on a fucking bike. Why have you put select fire in the game? What's the point? Like, seriously, a legitimate question now, Vaughn, because I know you're watching. I know you're watching my shit. Vaughn, why have you put select fire in the game? I want an answer. Seriously, I want an answer, because it's a powerful weapon. The FAL, 7.62 firing weapon, is a very powerful weapon. So how do you balance it? Well, you balance it by giving it the feature of a semi-automatic, namely, with the power, you need to be accurate. That's how you balance it. Same with the burst firing weapons. The M8A1 is a very powerful weapon in the game. How do you balance it? Well, the fact that it's a burst firing weapon. Though it's powerful, you need to make sure your shots are on target. That's how it's balanced. Why then do you put in select fire? It defeats the purpose. It makes it overpowered. It's not rocket science. Jesus. It's fucking annoying. Seriously, it really is annoying. The FAL, mate. Seriously. Oh, my. Fully automatic FAL is rife in this game. It is rife. And yes, I was on it last night. And yes, I did come across people using the FAL fully auto. And yes, I did pick up the FAL fully auto. According to your patch release on this website, again, it's debatable on the credibility of the source of this website. But even so, I'm reading what it says. It says, increased recoil, increased hip spread. Bullshit, my friend. Bullshit. See, they're very powerful weapons. They've got a lot of recoil. And I'm sorry, but turning a very high-powered rifle into a fully automatic rifle, it's just absurd. It's as absurd as that stupid Dragunov incorporated weapon, which for some reason every Call of Duty seems to. I don't know if they've got a fucking deal with some sort of Russian gun company or some shit. It's like the Dragunov equivalent in this game, the one where you just spam it and you don't even be running toughness, and there's zero flinch and there's zero recoil. Most of the point, there's zero recoil on that shit. I mean, what are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? It's just retarded. I'm sorry, it's retarded, okay? I mean, the SMR, there's no difference. There's no difference, the SMR and the FAL. They're the same thing. They're the same thing. Select fire. Overpowered. Treyarch. Overpowered. It's my opinion, anyway. Oh, it's my opinion. I don't know what you guys think with regards to that. I mean, the burst firing weapons should be burst and only burst. The semi-automatic firing weapons should be that, and not fully automatic. They're powerful, and with that comes the downside of the fact that you have to be accurate with it. That's how you balance it, and by incorporating a select fire option, it just throws everything into the wind. Okay, you know, it's like pissing in the wind when it comes to fucking rationality when it comes to Call of Duty and game developers. And I know they know what is right in the game, and the more I think about it, the more I think there's some sort of conspiracy theory behind it, and they're trying to incorporate bullshit factors in the game to keep us gossiping, keeping us annoyed, keeping shit fresh on YouTube, because they don't want the game to be boring and die out, because they want us to keep it as current as possible on YouTube until the next Call of Duty game is out. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is, but either way, right, that's my thoughts on the burst firing weapons and the semi-automatic firing weapons. They should be that. That's it, because what's the point? What's the point in having a weapon? What's the point? Okay. Anyway, moving on. LMGs, quicker ADS time. To be honest, I think they're overpowered as it is. The target finder, that's another problematic aspect in the game. The target finder needs to be gotten rid of completely, in my eyes. It really does. I can only again brings me back to this trying to advocate this rushing mentality. I don't even know, right? I don't even know with Treyarch at the minute. They've fucked up. They're fucked up big time. Okay. Quicker ADS time LMGs, does anyone really care? Does anyone genuinely really care? They're overpowered. Why are they overpowered? Because you can have a target finder on them. Okay? Oh my god. Four things, right? 4 things that is wrong with this game that they should have corrected and they haven't. In no particular order. Although one of them is debatable. I'm not really so fussed about it. But it does play a big point and people have brought it on to the past. And I'll bring it up nevertheless because I've invested in a very expensive headset. So anyway, one of them being weapon imbalances. Again, very, very bad in this game. Very, very bad in this game. And they've done fuck all to go and correct it in this patch update. Next one is maps. Reason maps are a very important factor in this game is because the map dictates how the player plays the game, because the parameters are set such that a player can only play to the limits of what they're able to do. So if you have a lot of areas in the map with fucking camping spots and head glitch spots and shit like that, players will use that to their advantage. They'll exploit it, whether they know it or they don't, whether they intentionally know they're doing it or whether they don't intentionally know they're doing it. Either way, they'll use it to their advantage and they'll play like gimps. In this game, more than any other Call of Duty in the franchise, that is extremely evident in my opinion, and it's bad. It's bad. They've catered to MLG, this competitive gaming theme or whatever. Okay, whatever's going on in the back room, boardroom staff meetings, whatever they've done, they've catered to all this competitive thing, which only, if you think about it, I can only assume comprises a very low percentage of the actual market target audience, which, again, as a business move, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it, but either way, you're conditioning players to play like bitches, and it's having a knock-on effect when you go back to play other Call of Duty games, and it will have a knock-on effect when the next Call of Duty game comes out, if it's Modern Warfare 4, I don't know, okay? But it's annoying. You're slowly conditioning players to play like games. Stop it. Another one, and this is a very, very important one, is the connection. Again, they've done naff all to improve the connection. I don't know what it is. Again, we were told it was to do with latency and ping related when before Black Ops 2 was released. It's bollocks because I have a 6 ping, 5-6 ping, and 105 down with a 5 up, and I don't pull host. And there's people that I play with on a regular basis who give me shit on a regular basis, and they have far worse internet connection than mine, and they pull host over Benty 2595, and it's stupid. Oh my goodness, what is with the internet issue with Call of Duty? It's getting worse. Treyarch, you've never really had a good track record when it comes to connection. I don't know whether it seemed that there is a pattern, which when Theatre Mode was introduced, it went to shit. After Modern Warfare 2, it went to shit. A 3-bar on Modern Warfare 2 is like a 9-bar on any Treyarch game, it seems. It really does. I don't know what you're doing, but just for fuck's sake, just fix it. It's getting beyond a joke now. Just fix it, okay? The most integral, most important factor in any online FPS game, multiplayer online game, is the connection. And yours is shit. Yours is shit. And one of the other ones, which I'll just bring up anyway, is the sound. The sound is awful in this game. It really is awful. I mean, whether you like sound or not, it's an aspect, it's part and parcel of Call of Duty, and you can't really do it. You can't really do it. Even with my Astros, can't do it. Awareness is shit. Dead silence is shit. As a combination, they're both pretty shit. The sound is pretty shit. But anyway, it'll be interesting to see what the DLC is like, which is released tomorrow. I'll be doing a lot of extensive game time to test that out anyway with regards to the maps. The maps is the main thing for me. Seriously, people, the maps. It really is. It's the be-all and end-all in my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. The be-all and end-all because, again, if the maps are shit, then the next month or so, until we get some sort of introduction of something new, whether it's maps or another weapon DLC or whatever it is, until then it'll just be fucking hell. It really will be a struggle, a pain in the backside. So it'll be interesting to see what the maps are like. It'll be interesting to see what the Peacekeeper's like. As I said in a previous commentary, I don't think it'll be overpowered. I think it'll be very similar to the MTAR, but we'll have to wait and see once it's tried and tested. And I've realised that I've gone on for far too long now. Far too long indeed. You're probably getting annoyed at my voice, and I'm getting annoyed at my voice as well. So I must apologise. Anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay commentary. Just like to point out that tomorrow, all being well, I'll be uploading a very, very special video for you guys. I'll keep it as a bit of a surprise, but make sure you tune in tomorrow. And another thing that I will point out is Saturday Night Live I didn't upload Saturday Night Live for this Saturday because, annoyingly, my little notification video that I upload, usually on the Friday for the Friday, notifying you guys and keeping you up to date with the fact that I've uploaded the We Are Extraordinary channel. I actually managed to upload that on the Saturday, and I didn't really want to upload too many videos at once on one day. So yeah, if you're wondering why I didn't upload it on the Saturday, then that's pretty much my rationale behind that. Hope you weren't offended by that. I just wanted to give as much sort of time for that video to be live, the notification video to be live on my channel, to get you guys over onto the We Are Extraordinary channel to watch my commentary. So I hope you don't mind with that. Again, I really need to get into more of a strict routine of uploading that on the Friday as well as the actual video itself on that channel. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and bringing you guys this Saturday Night Lives on the Saturday. So oh my god, I've gone way over. Apologies. Anyway, I'm going to have to shut up now. Thanks for watching the gameplay commentary, guys. You've been a wonderful audience. Hopefully, I've not annoyed you too much. Hopefully. This is BO2 signing out, and expect to comment tomorrow. Take care. Peace. Right. Seriously, I'm telling you, Vaughn. I'm telling you. It's all I need, mate. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all I need. One Skype conversation. Skype call, me, you, and I will convince you in 5 minutes why your game is bad.